皆そこに沈め永久にトルメンタルサイエンテスで波と戯れるのもいいのだな。
Alright, what is going on, guys? This is your boy, the Death Smasher, and welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls character showcase. Shoutouts to my boy Toshiro Hitsugaya for lending me his account, because without his help, this video wouldn't have been made possible. So thanks again, mate. In today's character showcase, we are going to be showcasing Swimsuit Halibel 2.0, and this Halibel, she is actually in her swimsuit compared to 2018's version where she was wearing like a sports gear, geared up for a water battle, which, I don't know, I just didn't really like that Halibel back then, but now we have a proper swimsuit Halibel, and she's actually pretty good, and is also the very first speed melee unit that is a Flurry character and has a PvE killer. Believe it or not, because speed as an attribute is lacking in that department for PvE Flurry units that have a PvE killer, specifically for melee and ranged, believe it or not. So let's just go and take a look at this character, which, by the way, I fucking want. I just hope I manage to pull her when the swimsuit banner comes back at around October, because I'm saving up for the anniversary. But anyways, like I said, very first unit to actually be a melee unit and actually have a PvE killer. Halloween Lilnet, don't get me wrong, she is a fantastic unit, but because she is a ranged character, she has to deal with a lot of ranged guard, and ranged guard is more common than melee guard. And because Halibel is a melee unit and also was given the Oranker killer ability, it just makes it even better, because Orankers don't have melee guards, and you will only need to guard break with Halibel's strong attacks against Hollows, Soul Reapers, no affiliation enemies, and human enemies, if they ever decide to implement that. Like, come on, Caleb, where the fuck is the human killer content at? But yeah, anyways, this unit is an Oranker / Espada unit with the Oranker killer ability. Really good in Path of Valor, because there is a floor that is dedicated to using between Halloween Lilinet and Canfion Road Baragan, so having another unit with the Oranker killer ability that is an Oranker just helps to add onto the roster if you guys are lacking Baragan or Lilinet. And as I stated, this unit is a normal attacking unit. It has a PvE killer. It's got normal attack damage at 25%. Her attack is transcended at level 5 with a plus 250 attack added onto it, the attack stats. So the base attack would actually be 773 in that case. Stamina of 1117, defense of 370, focus at 361, and an SP of 636. And now as we go ahead and take a look into the skills and the attacks. Now unfortunately, her entire kit doesn't have any sort of status elements. That is the only unfortunate part about this character. That being said, let's just go ahead and take a look at her skills. So, she's got a 65% increased normal attack damage. Keep in mind that she's got 25% in the soul trait. So what's this? She's got a 40% bruiser in her skills. 25% plus 40 equals 65. So already that's pretty good. Strong attack damage of 50%, basically 50% berserker. Devastation at 40%, weaken immunity, flurry, sprinter, +1, and poise. So right now, Halibel is the newest, hardest hitting unit that we have in the game that doesn't buff any of her allies or herself. So already, in terms of raw damage, she actually managed to surpass Canfion Road Grimjaw. So this is really good. The only downside to her is the fact that she doesn't have guard break, but that's just about it. But yeah, we're going to be doing 3 builds on this character, being the strong attack damage build, the hybrid build, and then the normal attack damage build. So starting off with the strong attack damage build, and here we are with the strong attack damage build. So here's what we gave Halibel. We gave her an Espada chair and a pill, all with 30% SP, and a hunting cap with an increased spiritual pressure of 20%. So yeah, okay, we're gonna be missing out on 10% spiritual pressure, but it's not a big deal because we still do have it increased by 125% with the focus active, so that's still pretty good. And of course the links are a Senkaimon Aizen, 1000 Year Bloodward Rukia, and 1000 Year Bloodward Shunsui as links, so we are hitting 130% increased strong attack damage with a full stamina damage boost of 20%, so yeah. Considering the fact that she has a 50% Berserker with an Oranker Killer, I'm expecting the build to actually work out really well. Heck, she even has some nice strong attacks that actually work out, so considering this week, this Inheritance Zone, we actually have Oranker enemies, we can bring her on there just fine and showcase her from there, so yeah, see you guys in a quick second. Alright, so here we are back in Inheritance Zone, and oh my bad, I was autoing this, but anyways, starting her off, taking a look at her strong attacks, she's got a beam move on her second strong attack. Her second strong attack is similar to Canfrion World Shunsui and Loopy, only difference is that she does lunge herself forward after using it, but the way the strong attack works, it's pretty much the same, where it starts off at a low mag and then increases, and then her third strong attack is full screen, as you guys saw earlier. So yeah, let's take a look at the damage. Oh, already that's pretty good. She did 10,000 on her first strong attack, second strong attack. Couldn't really see the damage, but it did kill off those waves of mobs, which was pretty good. Like, yo, like I said, Halibel has some pretty good strong attacks for when you go with an SP build. Now, third strong attack. Oh shit, I couldn't see that clearly, but I think she did like around 11,000, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, other than that, Halibel's actually clearing this. Like, she's doing just fine. Like, I won't lie, I do feel like that she could have been made an SP character instead of a NAD character, but for what she is, it still works. My only complaint I have towards this Halibel is the fact that she doesn't have a vortex that surrounds herself in, so that is the only thing I find that is a bit problematic, because she doesn't have guard break. Now, again, like I stated, against Orankers, she doesn't have to deal with enemies that have melee guard, but against Soul Reapers, Hollows, and no affiliation enemies, that is a whole different story where you need to use your strong attacks to even guard break. And considering she doesn't have guard break, it is a bit of an issue, so how she could have compensated that was literally having a vortex that she surrounds herself in. Like, 1000 Year Blood was so fun, she's a great character, and she doesn't even need guard break because she at least has a vortex that surrounds herself in, yeah. You guys get the point, but hey, it is what it is. I'm actually enjoying the SP build, and I hope to God I get this fucking Halibel. That's all I gotta say. That's all I really gotta say, because unlike the Canfrion World one, I actually want this one. So yeah, other than that, SP build is good. It's viable. Definitely great. A great build to use in co-op, nonetheless. But yeah. Alright, look. And oh yeah, she does have a devastation at 40%. So for when it comes to giving her attention tight and nuking, she'll get the job done right. Just that for when going with a NAD build, you're gonna be losing that damage that you do with these specials. So sometimes, for when it comes to using this unit, you may want to think twice if you want to build her up with a Chappie or not. But yeah, that's the SP build. Now let's move on with the hybrid build. Alright guys, so here we are with the hybrid build. Now, I kind of built her up a lot differently compared to most hybrid builds, where this time I swapped out the hunting cap with a holobait that has 30% attack. The other two accessories are pretty much the same, but the links are different, where I kept the Senkaimon Aizen but replaced the strong attack damage links with two 25% normal attack damage links. Here, the main purpose is to take down enemies with mainly our normal attacks, but also use these strong attacks for when it comes to breaking guards and taking out enemies that are about to kill me. So that's the whole purpose of the hybrid build. As we can see, we have more spiritual pressure increased than the actual attack, but we should still be able to do well regardless and do just about enough damage to kill off the enemies. So let's just go ahead and jump into Inheritance Zone and test this build out real quick. Alright, so here we are back in Inheritance Zone, so let's see how much damage we do with our normal attacks. Oh, 15k right off the bat. Hold on, I need to see the damage we do on the last hit. What the fuck? We did a lot less damage on the... I think it's probably because we critted, but anyways, we're doing pretty good damage with our normal attacks alone. But now let's see the strong attacks. Oh, damn, that's still good. We're still doing 10,000 damage. Second strong attack, it's still good enough to be able to kill. And then her third strong attack, let's see how much damage. 9,000. It's over 9,000! Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I fucking had to make that stupid-ass joke with a really high-pitched voice, but hey, this build is working just fine. Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna lose the full stamina damage boost anyway as more enemies attack me, but hey, it's still doing the job with the strong attacks of being able to do a bit of damage and also being able to take him out just fine. Like, look at that. That is actually pretty good, not gonna lie. But man, this Halibel could have definitely benefited a vortex that surrounds herself, and but oh well, it'd be like that. And I already lost my full stamina damage boost, so it was inevitable. Like, I'm running on a melee NAD character, so yeah. But hey, I'd actually say that the build is viable, definitely co-op worthy to use. Like, you're definitely going to be helping out your team a lot for when it comes to stopping the enemies that are about to kill you, for when it comes to guard breaking them, and being able to finish them off with the normal attack damage. So, still great. It's a great build. That's all I gotta say. Like, yeah. Okay, we're just going to finish up these waves of mobs. Get to the boss. My god, what the fuck is up with my English? It's so fucking weird. That's all I gotta say. Like, I don't know how many times I started throughout this recording session. Too much. I had to redo it a couple times, but hey. That's the hybrid build. So yeah, other than that, fantastic build. I think it's co-op worthy. Now let's move on to the final build, the normal attack damage build. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right over there. Alright, so here we are with the final build of the video, being the normal attack damage build, and here's what we gave her. We gave her a Chappie, Bait, and the Combat Spirit Bug, all with 30% attack, or as I would like to call it, the Bella. And of course the links are full-on normal attack damage links. 2 being 25% and 1 being Dangai that has 20% normal attack damage and has strong attack recharge time minus 10%, so still good. And we do get the Bruiser buffed up to 155%, so if you guys actually manage to get a full triple 25% normal attack damage build set up, you guys can easily stack it up to 160% increase. Again, making Halibel one of the hardest hitting units in the game, which is pretty damn insane. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump back into Inheritance Zone and test this build out and see how good it is for our own eyes. Alright, so here we are back again in Inheritance Zone, so let's see the damage we do with our normal attacks. Oh, ooh, 21,000, that is already pretty good. Keep in mind that we do not have her attack stat at level 10, but I'm pretty sure that once we do, we should be able to hit around, I believe, 25k or something like that. Oh my god, how I was pronouncing 25k, it sounded like I was saying in fucking British. But yeah, other than that, for when it comes to prioritizing just your normal attacks and you don't care about the damage you're missing out with these strong attacks, this is obviously the best setup you can go with if you don't have a golden Chappie on Halibel. And if you do have a golden Chappie, you can just go with a Chappie, golden Chappie, and a Bait with 30% attack. Or go with a golden Chappie, and the NAD item with 30% attack and do crazy numbers with Halibel. That's all I gotta say, like, she's hitting so hard and we're not even fucking boosting. That is crazy, man. Fucking crazy that I just want this Halibel. I don't need her, but I want her. That's all I gotta say. Obviously, this character is just really good. I do think that, once again, she could have at least benefited a vortex in which she surrounds herself in. Like, I do think that could have saved her and made her by far one of the perfect PvE NAD characters in the game to use, because I still think that Oetsu, as a melee PvE Flurry character, he's still the best in regards to being able to boost, being able to kill with the normal attacks, and actually having a vortex that stops enemies, but also boosts and has guard break. So but in terms of raw damage, Halibel is just number 1. That's all I gotta say. Number 1 for raw damage. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the bell notification, and I will see you guys in the next video. By the way, I did recently pull the 14% Heart Retsu from premium tickets, believe it or not. I didn't even summon, and by the time I recorded this video, her individual banner has still yet to come out, which was fucking crazy, so do expect a showcase of her to drop within the coming days as I review her. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. This has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I am officially signing out. Thanks once again, Toshiro, for lending me the account, so yeah, I'm out. Peace out, lads.